First of all, who mans is this? And who mans is these?
Welcome back to the show, everybody. This is the Gray Area. This is Eric Henderson. How y'all doing?
And this is Dejan Amon. So today's topic we're going to talk about is something that y'all have seen on the news repeatedly. We're talking about the events that occurred on January 6th, which was a Wednesday. We've seen a whole lot of angry white people storm the mother Capitol.
Y'all ass wild. Chill out.
So me and Eric did our research and we found that it was a lot of things that occurred leading up to this point. First of all, Donald Trump did not win the presidential election of 2020. So no Trump 2020, no Trump ever.
Yeah, man. And this, like, right now is just inciting a lot of fear in people. And it's just like, why are you doing this? You're urging people to fight and, like, continue to do these ridiculous actions towards people. But it's just like, this is their own home at the same time.
Exactly. He encouraging a lot of sore losers to promote violence. So the first thing that Trump said was that we lost and we're going to show the real Republicans what it means to be a patriot or a Trump supporter. So he told everybody they was going to march down on Pennsylvania Avenue and go to the Capitol. And what Trump also said was, I'll meet you there, but he was nowhere to be found.
I don't know if y'all remember when the presidential debate happened and him and Joe Biden was going against each other, and they had made a comment about, oh, if you don't get out, if you don't win, and how you going to get out of office? And he told the people, stand back and stand by. That was like, for me, bro, I was like, whoa. So he's like trying to get people to like be ready that something's going to go down.
Right.
And being like, all right, you got it. But
what's the stereotype of a mom? You got your rakes and you got your torches with the fire. They ain't have ticket choices like they did in Charlotte, but they did come to the Capitol and they was prepared. They started busting windows. Yep. I seen a video of a black security guard being chased up the stairs by white mob members. How ridiculous is this?
The fact that people even got into this Capitol building, my dude, and the fact that we've had all these Black Lives Matters protests throughout this whole summer, and we were protesting police brutality. But people were met with police brutality. But in this instance, we have these individuals doing the same thing.
No, they did worse. They did worse.
No, I'm saying they're utilizing their First Amendment, but not in the right way.
To bust a motherfucking window. I'm sorry, excuse my French.
Hey, it's real stuff. They used their First Amendment, but in the wrong way, and nothing happened. No police. No. But after like how long that it happened, and it was okay. Finally, let's call it.
We're gonna deploy the National Guard. We're gonna get more police. I know Chicago and New York are like two of the major cities that have many of the police officers. But I know the District of Columbia has a lot of police officers. And many of them are protecting the White House, the Capitol building, anywhere where there's a politician. Mm-hmm. So where were they when they were being needed?
Oh, exactly. They were too busy hauling off all of the the vice president, the secretary, all those people, hiding them away. But then all the people that are just doing these things, they should say, hey, walk around the Congress building, do all these things. We just gonna hide the president of the officials.
Exactly.
If that's not white privilege at its finest, man, what is it, man?
Yeah.
It's just like, you gotta just say it.
And only 4 people were shot. And I ain't saying that more people should be shot. Condolences to the family that lost somebody. But compared to how they treat black people and the allies and brown people alike, they treat us like garbage. They pull trigger first, think later, come up with their story, get all their stories in line and make sure that they are covered, get office duty or something happen, and then they walk free. Here, they ain't even pull the trigger on nobody. We don't even know how the 4, or like 1 woman was shot, but with the other 3, we're not sure how they even died. Were they even trampled? Because it was a mob. So we're trying to figure out what is going on in America. And even then, we are watching newscasts around the world. I have some connections in Italy, and their view of America throughout the whole Trump presidency, even when he was being elected, going against Hillary, is with that America is a political joke at this point.
Ha ha. We are funny to the eyes of everybody else because we're literally making a fool out of ourselves. We have so much power. We have so much money, but yet we act like we are this 3-year-old child that's never had any candy in their life. It's just like, what? It's just like, what? And the funny thing about everything, the irony about all of this is that the Capitol building was built by who?
Slaves.
Slaves.
Which, in context, was African Americans.
And this whole protest, I said that to bring up, again, this protest that we had all this summer. Just please remember that, everybody. We had these protests where innocent black men and women were getting killed by police officers that are supposed to serve and protect.
Right. And then they didn't even have weapons, but then we read on CNN's website and everything else that they uncovered 2 pipe bombs, and one of them was stored where the Republicans meet. So it's like your own people, those real Republicans are setting up your own people. If this ain't the most craziest crap, how your allies are trying to bomb you,
Bro, Everything is just backwards, everybody. So we just wanted to hear what y'all think. We don't want to take too much of y'all time. We just wanted to get some things off our hearts because it's kind of interesting that this is going on after everything we went through in 2020. It's like everybody was like, all right, we're going to have a perfect 2021 because we know that. But then that shit happened, man.
Yeah,
it's like you expected it.
I still need to say some more stuff because there's a lot on this topic. Donald Trump also, when he decided to tell people to go home, his quotes were, "You are good people and we love you." But when black people or people were outside like trying to fight for civil rights, he was saying, y'all start looting, we start shooting.
Oh,
come on, man. Come on, man. If you're not a white supremacist, I don't know what you are, Donald Trump. And then they should start invoking that 25th Amendment, which gives, what's his name, Pence, the power to take over as president. But still, it's like, even with him, it's like, what the hell can happen next? But they should get him out of office. I don't care if we only got 10 more days left. He should go. Like Bernie Sanders said, he said that you should put this man out of power, even when he got 10 days left, just to show that you can't do this on American soil.
And like you said earlier, we are looking like a joke to everybody. So therefore, if we put him out, we are showing the rest of the world and we're showing ourselves that we're not going to stand for this stuff. Even though we only have so many days left, it's like we have to stand for something or fall for anything, y'all. And it's right now we're falling for literally anything.
Everything. We got a white joke making a joke of us. This shit ain't funny.
No, this is real life, people. It's just like, this is the state of America. You remember that song by Childish Gambino, This is America? Well, it's manifesting itself.
And we're going on that. Wait.
Hold on. We got one more point. We can't go. Confederate flags. Did y'all see any of those there?
I did. So, we all know the history of the Confederacy. A bunch of white slave owners that wanted to continue to own slaves and were defeated by the Union, which were mostly the northern states. Abraham Lincoln freed those said slaves. Confederates were mad, and now you have these lost soldiers or whatever. Their grandfathers fought in the war, and now they mad. So now they marching down to the Capitol, and they show an exact representation of who they are, who the Trump supporters are. They're a bunch of white people whose grandfather, great-grandfather used to own slaves. That's his following base. Oh, what else were you supposed to say here?
They didn't wear no masks.
And we still in the middle of a pandemic. Now we really gone.